Sidney Prescott. Sidney doesn't argue. She moves first. The house is quiet. Sidney is alone. Then the phone rings. At first, it feels like another strange call. A voice playing with her, testing her, pulling her deeper into the conversation. But then the tone changes. He mentions her mother. The fear hits differently now. Sidney closes the door, but Ghostface is already inside the house. Ghostface appears, fast, violent, already moving toward her. She screams, fights him off, and runs. That is the decision that saves her. Not bravery, not strength, distance. She reaches her bedroom, slams the door, locks it, pulls another door against it. Ghostface is already on the other side. The bedroom door opens partly, but the closet door catches it and blocks it. The door shakes, and this is where most victims die. They wait. They scream. They stare at the door like fear will hold it closed. Sidney moves again. Sidney grabs the phone on her desk. Dead. Ghostface keeps ramming the door. He is seconds away from being inside. Sidney turns to her computer and sends a 911 message. She turns back toward the door, but Ghostface is gone. Sidney stays alive because she never waits to see what the killer will do next. Running by seconds, but recognizing the trap saves your life. Chris Washington. Chris decides to leave. That's when the trap stops pretending. The smiles linger too long. Guests watch Chris closely. Their eyes follow every movement. They don't blink. They don't look away. Their voices sound rehearsed.
Logan King.
Their bodies feel wrong, too still, too controlled, too empty behind the eyes. Chris notices. He recognizes faces.
Is him.
People reported missing. Then he finds the photographs. The pattern is there, not random, not strange. A system. He packs his bag. He doesn't wait for one more explanation. He doesn't stay polite. He wants out. Give me the keys. Rose stands near the door, too calm. And that is the moment Chris understands it. The exit was never blocked by a locked door. It was blocked by everyone in the room. Chris tries to run. Missy taps the spoon against the cup. His body drops. He falls into the sunken place. Darkness surrounds him. His body goes still. His mind doesn't. Later, Chris wakes up strapped to a chair. A television plays in front of him. Then he notices the chair. Chris claws at the armrest, finds loose stuffing inside the chair. Cotton, a tiny detail, but it breaks the hypnosis. He pulls it free, presses it into his ears. When the teacup sound plays again, Chris does not fall. The hypnosis fails. Chris stays awake. He frees himself. He escapes the house. They built an entire system to steal his body. Chris survived because he used the smallest thing in the room against it. Some people escape traps. Others turn the entire situation into one. Aaron. Everyone screams. Aaron starts planning. Dinner is loud. Voices overlap. A sudden impact. Glass explodes inward. An arrow cuts through the room. A guest drops to the floor, screaming. Chairs scrape back. People scatter. That is exactly what the killers want. Noise, panic, bodies moving without thinking. But Erin doesn't move like the others. She watches. Windows, doors, corners, shadows outside. That is the moment the scene changes. For everyone else, the house becomes a death trap. For Erin, it becomes a map. She pulls furniture across the floor, blocks an entrance, tests it. She listens, tracks sound. Erin uses noise as information. She moves through the house, keeps low, stays quiet. She finds tools, takes what she can carry. A masked figure appears, but Erin reacts first. strikes hard, creates space. Then she does the smartest thing. She doesn't chase. She resets. That is what makes her different. She isn't trying to survive one attack. She is controlling the next one. The house becomes smaller, safer for her, deadlier for them. Erin is still standing because she treats the attack like a problem to solve, not a moment to survive. But not every threat can be fought. Some can only be understood. Kirsty Cotton. Force won't save her. Understanding might. The room feels wrong. The air shifts. The box clicks shut. Its mechanisms lock. Silence stretches. Then they appear. Still. Watching. Leather. Metal. Eyes fixed on her. Kirsty backs away. No path feels safe. She runs down the hallway, into another room. But the corridors are tight. The exits don't feel like exits. The house itself feels trapped. She cannot outrun them. She cannot overpower them. She cannot scare them. And screaming means nothing to creatures who understand pain better than fear. So Kirsty changes the game. She speaks a name. Frank. The Cenobites react, and this is where fear stops working. Leverage begins. Frank escaped them. Frank belongs to them. And Kirsty knows where he is. Suddenly she is not just prey. She has leverage. They listen. Silent. Unmoving. The pressure shifts. The focus moves away from her.
Set me up.
The danger does not disappear, but it changes direction. Kirsty steps back. Slowly. Carefully, she leaves the space alive. Because she understands something vital. Pain is their language. Strength means nothing, but knowledge changes everything. Understanding saves you once, but awareness saves you twice. Laurie Strode. Laurie doesn't survive because Michael falls. She survives because she never trusts it. The street looks normal, quiet houses, empty sidewalks. Then Laurie notices a shape across the street, standing still, watching. It doesn't wave, it doesn't move, it doesn't explain itself. And then he is gone. Later, Laurie enters the Wallace house. The silence feels wrong. Upstairs, she finds Annie's body on the bed. Judith Meyer's tombstone above her. Then Bob's body swings into view. Linda is dead too. Before Laurie can escape, Michael steps out of the darkness. He slashes her arm. Laurie falls over the stair railing, hits the floor, and runs into the kitchen. She locks the door. Michael breaks through it, reaching for the lock. But Laurie smashes the glass door and runs back to the Doyle house. Tommy lets her in. She locks the door and sends Tommy upstairs. Then Michael attacks again. Laurie stabs him in the neck with a knitting needle. He falls. And this is why Laurie lives. She doesn't wait beside the body. She doesn't trust the silence. She moves because Michael only needs 1 second to rise again. Laurie hides in the closet. He breaks through the doors. She stabs him with a wire hanger, then with his own knife. He falls again, but even that is not enough. Michael gets back up and grabs her. Laurie pulls off his mask. That pause gives Loomis time. He shoots Michael. Michael falls from the window. Laurie survives, but when Loomis looks down, Michael is gone. Laurie learns the danger never stays down. Ripley is about to learn what happens when it gets inside. Ripley was right. They let it in anyway. Dallas and Lambert bring Kane back to the Nostromo. He is unconscious. Something is attached to his face. Not a wound, not a simple injury. A living organism. Long fingers cling tightly to his face. A tail wrapped tight around his throat. It won't let go. No one understands what it is. And that is exactly why Ripley says no before.
I can't do that, and
Ripley sees the only fact that matters. Quarantine procedure means 24 hours for decontamination. If they break it, the whole ship could be infected. And this is where the film changes. Ash opens the inner hatch. Kane is brought inside. From that moment on, the ship is already lost. Later, Ash tries to remove the organism. It bleeds acid. Later, something bursts out of Kane's chest. After that, the corridors belong to the creature. The crew is hunted one by one. Ripley survives because she understood the danger before anyone wanted to believe it.